Hello, everyone, and welcome to this wonderful, amazing channel. Basically, documenting the life of one person, yours truly, before they kick the bucket. Now, I don't think it's really a journey for one person, but it's going to be a journey for everyone watching and subscribing and liking that video and whatever videos come after that. And you get to enjoy it from the comfort of your home while I travel and do all the work for you. Doesn't get any better than that. But basically, it is a bucket list. It's my bucket list, but it could also be yours. And together, I think we can just enjoy life before we check out of this world. I think this is going to be a very popular channel because how many times have we seen people waste their life working hard and only to get too old to get to enjoy it? And personally, I think the best way to live your life is to spend it with loved ones and family. The second best way is to travel. And that is what I plan to do. I plan to travel and take you with me so many places, different places in the world, not necessarily all about Europe or Asia or even the USA. I personally live in the good old USA, and it's a beautiful country. It's got 50 states. You can think of them as 50 different countries. They all are different. They all have special things, and I've been to 49 out of the 50 states. I still got Hawaii to go because it's way out there in the middle of nowhere, or actually in the middle of the ocean. But what happens is, and I'm going to talk about only people in the USA. A lot of them have traveled, but also a lot have not. And it's unfortunate because they think that the whole world revolves around the US of A. It's a beautiful country. I love this country. It's amazing. But there's so much more outside. There's so many places you can go and visit and see and get exposed to different cultures, different lifestyles, just different environment. And there's so much out there that it is incredible that some people think that, hey, I live in the USA. Why do I need to go anywhere else? And I hear this a lot. But I have traveled. I've been to Europe. I've been to Mexico and Canada, but those are kind of, neighboring to the USA. And of course, I lived in the Middle East. I was born and raised in Egypt. So I got to, got a little bit of exposure to that. The thing is, I have seen so many instances where people work so hard in their life and they realize at some point that they really wasted their life working and making money. They worked for a living, but they never did the living, I guess, if you want to say it. And so many examples. I can tell you about a friend of mine. Of course, no need to mention names, but he has a very good job. He has a very good income. He lives in an amazing house. By any standard, anywhere in the world, that would be a palace. He has wonderful, amazing, fancy cars. And one time we went to visit him, and my wife went outside, and there's a little, they have a nice backyard, and there's a little kind of like an outside bar with a grill basically cast in concrete and covered with the lid and everything, a barbecue grill. So my wife went to the kitchen. She cut some steaks, and as she was taking them out to the backyard, he goes, "Where are you going?" She said, "I'm just taking the steak to grill them." And so he was a little confused. He followed her, and she went to the grill, and it was a natural gas grill, and she opened it, and his eyes got so big, and he's like, "I never knew I had a barbecue grill in my backyard, and I lived in this house for 3 years. Case in point, basically, he's been working so hard, making a lot of money, but working, 80 to 100 hours a week. And he thought he was happy, he thought he was accomplishing something, but honestly, he wasn't doing any living. He was just, it's a rat race here. That's the problem. Everybody's working hard to keep up with the Joneses, to get the new stuff, but really, we don't get to enjoy it at some point. And so all I can say is maybe balance is good. Work hard to make money, but at the same time, don't get overwhelmed with work where you don't really enjoy it. Anyways, it's almost 6 minutes. I was gonna make this video as short as possible so I can ease you into it, but please subscribe, stay tuned. We're gonna go on a very exciting journey together, and we're gonna visit so many places. See you soon.